Hello students, my name is Miss Beal. I'm going to be one of your teachers this semester for homeschool PE, so I'm really excited. We have a lot of stuff planned for you this semester. We're going to have a lot of fun. I know it's a little different because we're all online, but we're going to make the best of it. We're going to have a good time. So to start this week, we are going to be starting with throwing, underhand throwing. It's going to be pretty easy, pretty basic. Really want to become masters of throwing at the end of this. Make sure you keep practicing too, that'll help. All right, so to start, I'm gonna share my screen with you. Give me 1 second. All right, here we are, we're ready. Okay, so welcome. All right, what you will need, you are going to need anything you can throw safely. So what do I mean by safely? I mean anything that you can use that will not break. We're going to be throwing to an open area, so we're not going to be throwing to other people, other things. We're going to be making sure that the form that we use is safe. I'll be teaching you that a little bit later. And I want you to make sure you have a big safe area, so nothing you can trip on, nothing you can fall on and hurt yourself. But yeah, here's some of the objects. So here we have bean bags, different types of balls, all sorts of different types. Guys, I want you to get creative. You might not have these exact items. I'm sure you have a piece of paper laying around that you are not going to need. Get that, crumple it up. That is going to work just fine. Stuffed animals. I'm sure you have stuffed animals around the house. Feel free to use those. Pair up some socks. You know, we're getting creative here. We're having fun with it. But before I want you to get permission from your parents, please do not just start grabbing objects around your house and throwing them. Make sure your parents or your guardians or whoever is in charge of you is going to be making sure that you're grabbing the appropriate supplies. Okay, so a little bit about today. We are going to start with an instant activity. We're going to get our bodies moving a little bit. And what are we learning and what is our focus? It is underhand throwing. We're going to dive into that a little bit more here in a second, and then we're going to review, get ready for next week. I have a little exercise at the end for you guys to do. But yeah, it's going to be good. It's going to be fun. Okay, so for our instant activity, we are going to be doing the dancing along and singing along to Baby Shark. Dancing is working on our cardiovascular fitness component. That is why I have a picture of a strong heart up here, because when you work on your cardiovascular system, you are getting your heart stronger. You're getting your heart pumping. So, oops. Click on this here. Let's go and do our activity, our instant activity.
Ping pong.
Daddy shark, do-do-do-do-do, Daddy shark, do-do-do-do-do, Daddy shark.
Grandma shark, do-do-do-do-do, Grandma shark, do-do-do-do-do, Grandma shark, do-do-do-do-do, Grandma shark.
Grandpa shark, do-do-do-do-do, Grandpa shark, do-do-do-do-do, Grandpa shark, do-do-do-do-do, Grandpa shark. Let's go hunt, do-do-do-do-do, let's go hunt, do-do-do-do-do, let's go hunt, do-do-do-do-do, let's go hunt.
Run away, do-do-do-do-do, run away, do-do-do-do-do, run away, do-do-do-do-do, run away. Safe at last, do-do-do-do-do, safe at last, do-do-do-do-do, safe at last, do-do-do-do-do, safe at last. It's the end, do-do-do-do-do, it's the end, do-do-do-do-do, it's the end, do-do-do-do-do, it's the end.
All right, guys, that was good. Okay, whoops. Here we go. All right. Okay, so what we are learning today. Today we will throw a ball to an open space, working towards throwing it in different zone distances using the sidewalk. If you don't have a sidewalk, don't worry, we can get creative, right? That's what we are all about with virtual learning, is getting creative. Okay, so this is our first activity. All right, as you can see, here's a little video of me doing exactly what I'm going to be asking you guys to do. So as you can see, I am in a big, open, safe area. That is the first most important thing. All right, so let's go over here and we're going to read together. Gather all of your throwing materials you gathered earlier. So remember, we were gathering our socks, we were gathering our stuffed animals, balls, balled up paper, anything that we got permission to throw. And then we're gonna find a big open space. I wrote outside here because I would prefer you to be outside. It's great to get outside and get some fresh air, do a little bit of exercise, have fun. If you don't have access to that, that is okay. Clear an area in your house. It doesn't need to be that big. I mean, the bigger the better, so you can work on, you know, getting a little bit of distance in here later, but we're working with what we've got here today. We are not putting too much stress on it. All right, so for our underhand throw, as you can see, I am going to step with my opposite foot. What does that mean? So you're stepping with the opposite foot from the hand that you're throwing. So if I'm throwing in this hand, I'm gonna step with this foot over here, okay? So just like you can see, the object is in this hand, so I stepped with this foot. All right, next, tick-tock swing. So just like my arm moved, like a tick-tock, like a grandfather clock, it swings back and forth. That is exactly what you're gonna be doing with your arm. See that tick-tock right there? And then throwing. So you're gonna release, you're gonna let go of the object and follow through towards your object. So step, tick-tock, throw, follow through. Perfect. All right. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put up a timer, a 10-minute timer. I want you to just practice that. Practice exactly that. Practice your step, tick-tock, swing, throw, and follow through for 10 minutes. Get a lot of practice in there. I'm going to put the timer up, and as soon as it begins, you can go. are halfway through our first activity. Halfway, so we have 5 minutes left. Keep going. Alright, 2 minutes left. Make sure we're focusing on those cues. Make sure you really get that good tick-tock spinning. All right, awesome. Okay. All right, now we are on to activity 2. So we are pretty much going to be taking what we're doing and just putting it a step further. So we're going to throw for distance. I'm going to use this image over here for a lot of my explanations because there's a few things that I want you to be able to see that are different from this video to the next video. All right, so here we go. We're going to read along again. Gather your throwing materials again and find a sidewalk. Again, if you don't have a sidewalk, that's fine. You're going to need a good bit of strip of space, and I want you to put something to give you 2 different zones at least. So I don't know if you have a ruler, you want to set a ruler here so you stay behind the ruler when you're throwing. Maybe set some cups upside down to be like cones, to give you, you know, this space, another space, maybe another space. I don't know how far you're going to be able to throw. We will see that in a little bit. So use the sidewalk squares as different distances. This is why I really wanted you to use the sidewalk because it's already all mapped out for you. So start, hold on, I'm sorry. Pick a square to stand in. So I'm right here, I'm in this square right here. This is where you will stand the whole time. Do not step out of the square. If you can see this little gap in the sidewalk, I do not step over that. So that's what you need to do. Then the next one, start throwing using the underhand throw. Oh, I'm so sorry. Okay. Okay, so start using the underhand throw to the square in front of you. So right here you can see that I threw right in that square right in front of me. All right, and I made it. So when you make it, you can throw the second square in front of you. So you are going to stay in the same square no matter what. You can see here I made it. Okay, so now I'm going to take my next one, throw it into the next square. So I made that one. If I were to keep going, I would throw to the next square, that third square in front of me, and I will keep continuing to do this as far as I can go, making sure I'm still doing the same step, tick-tock swing, and continuing on. So continue aiming for the next square after you make a successful throw. And I want you to remember how far you got. So if you made it to 2 squares, remember the 2 or write it down, or maybe have your parent or guardian or whoever is in charge of you write that down because we are going to need that. So here we go again. I'm going to put the same timer up and you're going to have 10 minutes, okay? All right, go ahead. intensity. So make sure you keep working for your distance. You have to put a little harder force behind your throw. Keep going, keep going. If you feel like you can't throw any further, then restart. Go back to square one. Do it again. As many times as you can. This is the time to practice. seconds, everyone. Finish up, start wrapping it up. Take the last couple throws. All right. Very good. So to review our lesson, I didn't get to see how you guys did. So I have a small, easy assignment for you. I would like you to download the Flipgrid app. Don't worry, it's free. You can do this on a computer. You can do this on a smartphone. Your parents' phones, I'm sure, will be able to download this app. You can pull out your camera, your barcode, and you can scan this image over here to pull it up directly, or you can log in using the code. Here's the code in that blue color, that F2BA160C. Log that in, it'll pull up the class, and you should see my prompt there. You're just gonna have someone take a video of you doing the underhand throw. Feel free to introduce yourself and tell us something that you like, something that you like to do, anything that is about you, just so I can get to know you a little bit. It's hard to get to know each other through virtual school. And then our last activity for the day, we're gonna do a mindfulness minute. So we're going to wind down from the day. We're going to do a little bit of breathing. So as you can see, there is a dark blue circle and a smaller, lighter blue circle that is getting bigger and smaller. So we are going to inhale through our nose and exhale through our mouth as the circles go. We're going to do that for about a minute, okay? So we'll start on the inhale. Ready? Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Again, inhale. Hold. Exhale. Inhale through our nose. Exhale through our mouth. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale again. And exhale. All right. I feel relaxed. How about you? All right. Now for next class, you're going to need the same throwing materials. So don't get rid of them. If it was the piece of paper, don't throw it away. Keep those things around, and we're going to be aiming at targets. We're going to be doing a little bit more of, aiming our throw, directing where we want it to go. So keep practicing your underhand throws so you don't lose your skill, you don't lose your mastery, and I will see you next week. Can't wait. I'll be looking forward for your videos. I'll be videoing back, giving you some feedback, saying hi. So that's all I have for you today. Bye.